like, it looks like
Jam Master J looks like he's got the lead.
And Speedy is right behind. And they're coming up to the pack. And Jam Master J calls off the jam. Certainly a jam master right there.
All right, Wildcat is coming up to be the jammer for Mob City Punks.
And it looks like we've got Trixie Tormentor on Subdued City Rollers. There they go.
Wildcats through the pack. And Trixie Tormentor is close behind. And they carefully approach that pack. And Wildcats. That's an important thing to note with our level 2 roller. They have to carefully approach that pack so that they're not slamming into those walls. And it looks like Trixie Tormentor is stuck behind a very strong Mob City wall there.
Trying to make their way through. While Wildcat comes around for another pass. Trixie is out.
And Wildcat calls off the jam.
And that puts us at 16 points for our Mob City Punks and 8 points for Subdued City Rollers.
Up next is Moon Warrior, number 999 for the Mob City.
And we've got Poquito Diablo jamming for Subdued City Rollers. And there they go. And Poquito Diablo is out as lead jammer. That was kind of a tricksy little start there. Everyone was a little confused as to if that was the start of the jam or not. It indeed was.
Moon Warrior denied that pass. Has to recycle back. That makes it through.
And Poquito Diablo is making another pass, trying to get through and get those additional points. And they call off the jam. It looks like we have a Mob City Punk in the penalty box over there. I didn't quite catch who it was, but our pivot is in the box.
Oh, there you go.
Jam Master J back up for the Punks.
We've got Speedy back out on the jam line for Subdued City Rollers.
And they're off. Jam Master J, first to break through.
And there goes Speedy, speeding around the track. And here they are, and Speedy makes it through. Sneaking by just before Jam Master is able to call off that jam.
Next up is Mozilla for the Punks. Number 132. And looks like we don't yet have a jammer out for Subdued City.
Oh, there we go. And we've got Trixie Tormentor out on the jam line for Subdued City Rollers.
And Mozilla breaks through. She's got the lead.
And Trixie Tormentor is out of the pack as well.
And Mozilla calls off the jam.
And that leaves Subdued City Rollers with 0 points to that jam. Very strategic call off there for Mob City Punks.
for the boss. Looks like we got one subdued city roller in the middle of the box.
We've got Speedy on the jam line for Subdued City Rollers again. And it looks like Jam Master?
Oh. Jam Master J calls off the jam. We have Moon Warrior up, number 999 for the box.
And we're waiting for Subdued City Roller. Here they come. And it looks like we have a new jammer on the line for Subdued City Rollers. We have R2 Hit You.
It doesn't look that way here.
Okay.
And it looks like we were missing a skater on the line for Subdued City Rollers, so we've got a full pack now.
Moon Warrior is out. Head of the pack.
And it looks like R2 Hit You is out and going around the track, trying to get those points.
Moon Warrior slides through.
And R2 Hit You is still working the way through the pack and is out for another their first scoring pass. Coming around for another one. And Moon Warrior calls off that jam, and it looks like Subdued City Rollers were able to squeeze through with 1 point on that last pass. And we've got Trixie Tormentor back out on the jam line for Subdued City Rollers.
And she's out again against Mozilla. Looks like both jammers encountering a little difficulty, but Modzilla's out.
And Trixie is out on their first scoring pass as well. Oh, and it looks like we've got a track cut penalty on Mob City.
Omega headed to the penalty box.
And Trixie is out, getting another 4 points for Subdued City Rollers. Slowing down before she gets to that pack. Engaging with that wall, trying to break through. And there she is, another 4 points for Subdued City Rollers.
And Mozilla calls up the jam. But not after getting some points.
Leaving Subdued City Rollers with 0 points on that last pass. R2 Hit You is back onto the jam line for Subdued City Rollers.
And she's up against Jam Master J. For the boss.
And it looks like Jam Master J is out as lead jammer on that one. But R2 Hit You is coming up close behind.
But these teams have all that was really good tonight.
Yeah, it looks like Subdued City Rollers and Mob City Punks have been working hard at closing those gaps and staying together as a wall.
Moon Warrior up for the box.
And it looks like we have Speedy for Subdued
she's calling it.
So Speedy came up very speedily behind Moon Warrior, forcing that call off. Exactly.
Wildcat's gonna be our jammer for the box.
We have a new jammer on the line for Subdued City Rollers. It's Alley Cat. Yeah, let's have some love for those jammers and for those blockers. They're all working hard out there. Jam is on. Alley Cat is working the way across and moving laterally.
Wildcat's got the lead.
Alley Cat is engaging with that punch wall again. But
Wildcat calls it off. Moon Warrior is going to be jamming again.
And we've got Poquito Diablo on the jam line for Subdued City Rollers. And they're off. And Poquito Diablo is lead jammer for Subdued City Rollers.
Moon Warrior is skating fast. Catch up.
And that was a very quick toe stop and getting through the pack again. Poquito Diablo is around, coming around for another pass.
Moon Warrior is headed to the penalty box.
Looks like she got a back block penalty. Oh, and Poquito Diablo is also heading to the penalty box for a forearm penalty. So that means we're going to have a jammer swap. Moon Warrior is out of the box and coming back around.
Looks like a power jam for the box.
And there she goes. And Poquito Diablo is released from the box. They didn't have to serve the full penalty on that because for jammers, if you have one already sitting in the box and then another one comes in, that second jammer only has to serve as much time as the first jammer served in the box. And they both fight their way through the pack, earning another 4 points for their teams. We're going to have a 2-minute jam for this one because as soon as Poquito went to that box, they lost lead jammer status. And it looks like Poquito is back to the penalty box.
That means it's a power jam for the box. Moon Warrior easily making it through.
And coming up to the pack. And the jam time ended, so we have called off the jam here.
Jam Master Day back up to the box.
And we've got a timeout call. It's a team timeout for Subdued City Rollers. It's awfully quiet in here. I'm used to having music at the roller derby guys. How about we get some cheers going from our fans out there? All right, give it up for Subdued City Rollers. Yeah. And give it up for Mob City Punks.
Looks like the Subdued's going to start with their jammer in the box.
Yeah. So they still have the opportunity to get lead jammer on this jam, even though they're starting in the box. But we'll see what happens. Perhaps the Mob City Punks will get the lead jammer on this one. Get that little extra time without having to fight with another jammer.
Jam Master J establishes lead.
R2 hit you on jamming for the Subdued City Rollers. Brecky made it through. And it looks like Subdued City Rollers has a blocker going to the box. I think it's very they went to the box for a forearm penalty, I believe.
Okay, so hopefully to score some more points for the Punks.
Number 999, Demolition Dorothy on for Subdued City Rollers.
Wildcat has lead.
Back to that pack. And Demolition Dorothy is having a little trouble behind that Punk's wall. Able to get through and score 4 points for Subdued City Rollers. And Wildcat is struggling a little bit with that front wall of Subdued City, but is able to make it through.
And now, jam's held off by Wildcat.
On the jam line for Subdued City Rollers.
Jam Master J, from the first points for the box.
Little mashup there.
And Speedy got lead jam for Subdued City Rollers. Give it up for Subdued City and Speedy. Coming up to that pack, trying to... Oh, wow, that was a really good duck around on the outside line. And Subdued City Rollers are able to give a little bit of offense for Speedy to get through for another 4 points. Oh, and that duck around is just working so well for Speedy. And Speedy calls off the jam.
Looks like we've got Monzo for the Punks.
And R2 hit you for Subdued City Rollers. Looks like we've got a team timeout called by the Mob City Punks. This is a great time for everybody to kind of refresh and gather themselves again. Don't forget we have a popcorn table where everything's going. Also a good time for that. We've got a whole minute to go and get the popcorn. Like we've got some shenanigans happening on that jam line. Everybody's having so much fun out there. I think we have a goat out there. I didn't know that we can have notes on the backfield. It looks like that team timeout is over. We're going to get started here.
And they're off. Mozilla looking for a way to get through the pack.
And R2 Hitchu makes it through as lead.
Stuck behind a wall and getting tangled up, but now she's through.
And R2 Hitchu makes it through on the outside, sneaking through that gap. And R2 Hitchu comes up on that pump wall again and manages to squeeze through the middle and then around to the outside again.
Mozilla's having trouble breaking through the pack.
Looks like she needs a little bit of help from her wall, but she's able to make it through.
Blue +4 and call off.
And R2 Hitchu calls off the jam, getting another 4 points for Subdued City Rollers.
All right, looks like we have Wildcat jamming against.
And Trixie Fermenter on Subdued City Rollers.
Wildcat's through.
Those Subdued City Rollers were doing a great job trying to hold Wildcat back, but they just weren't able to hold him back long enough.
Wildcat calls off the jam.
But not before Trixie is able to score 1 point on that pass. So that was an even jam for both jammers. Each jammer got 1 point.
All right, we got Jam Master J up for the pumps.
We have Pop Princess joining us on the jam line.
Blue has lead.
Both jammers are through, but Pop Princess has lead.
It looks like they're gonna go ahead and run it for now. Gonna make an attempt to get all those points. Having a little trouble with those walls, but they do call it off. Getting 2 points to Subdued City Rollers.
And preventing the punks from getting any more points. Mozilla up for the punks.
And Stevie for Subdued City Rollers. And there they go. Speedy using his trademark duck under on the outside line to get through for lead jam.
Mozilla encountering some trouble. Recycle back.
Speedy is using some very speedy little jukes to get around the pack and score 4 points before calling off the jam.
And Dynamite's off to the penalty box. That's right. Keep cheering on our teams. I hear some go Wildcat. He's back up for jam status for the punks.
And it looks like we have Circle Pit Slayer as the jammer for Subdued City Rollers.
They're off, but Wildcat must have got out first because he's got the lead status.
But Circle Pit Slayer isn't far behind.
Wildcat sliding through.
Yeah.
Showing us some fancy footwork tonight.
Yeah, it looks like that outside line is a favored way to get around. Circle Pit Slayer is able to follow through and get some points for Subdued City Rollers on that last pass. And Wildcat is able to stay just enough in front of Circle Pit Slayer in order to... Oh, looks like we've got Circle Pit Slayer going to the box for... I'm not exactly sure what it is.
That means it's a power jam for the punks.
Wildcat is through. More points for the Mom City Punks. Give it up for the Punks. And through again on that outside line. That is just working so well for the Jays tonight, especially for Speedy and Wildcat tonight. And time ran out on that jam, so we have our officials have called it off. Looks like we have an official review called by the Mob City Punks.
Flickers in and out. Just use the little side screen.
We just needed a little bit of clarification from our refs. So Mob City still retains their official review for this half.
Looks like Moon Warrior's got the lead.
And R2H2 is right behind. It looks like R2H2 is going to the box for a hitting penalty.
Which means it's a power jam for the punks.
Yeah, give it up for the punks. Moon Warrior is trying to break through that Subdued City Rollers wall. They're holding her back, but not for long. R2H2 is going back to the box after entering the track illegally. You have to enter the track further than 20 feet from the pack, either in the front or the back.
Moon Warrior's still fighting through her power jam. That blue wall's putting up a fight.
Or sorry, if you're coming in the front of the pack, then you need to be further away from that engaging zone. The engaging zone is 20 feet in front or in back of that pack. If you want to enter in from behind the pack, then you can enter in a little bit closer. But in front of it, you have to be outside of that engagement zone.
All right, we have Jam Master J up for the punks.
And we've got R2 Hit You in the box for Subdued City Rollers.
Which means Jam Master J has the lead.
They were able to get through that pack with the help from their blockers. And it looks like R2 Hit You is coming up on that pack and breaking through with only a little bit of delay.
Jam Master J calls it off. Before R2 hits, you can score any points.
Mob City Punks are playing a very strategic game tonight, trying to keep those points away from Subdued City Rollers and not letting them score.
Wildcats up for the punks.
And it looks like there's a timeout call. Official timeout. Looks like we have a delay of game penalty for failure to field a jammer going to Subdued City Rollers. So they're sending one of the blockers to the box to serve that penalty, the delay of game penalty.
And they're off. Wildcat pushing through, making it through first.
And Speedy is behind that Mob City Punk line, but able to squeeze through the middle.
Wildcat sliding through and calling off the jam.
Before Speedy can score any points. We still have that blocker for Subdued City Rollers sitting in the box, so Subdued City Rollers will be down one blocker this jam. Looks like we have an official review for Subdued City Rollers.
No, she said subdued.
Looks like for this jam, we're going to have C Monster for the punks.
So the official review that Subdued City Rollers, they're looking for a backlog penalty on the Mob City Punks jammer from the last jam. Looks like our refs are done conferring. Find out shortly if that backlog penalty is going to be assessed. So it looks like the refs are not issuing the backlog penalty on the jam from the previous jam for Mob City Punks. Subdued City Rollers lose their official review.
All right, they're off C Monster against R2 Hit You.
Yep, R2 Hit You is lead jammer for Subdued City Rollers,
C Monster got stuck behind that blue wall.
but is now out and around.
R2 Hit You pushing through.
Getting another 4 points for Subdued City Rollers.
C Monster sliding around on the inside.
And R2 Hit You encountering a little trouble getting through that pack, but getting through with another 4 points. like Sea Monster is having a little trouble behind that Subdued City roller line, but able to get through for 4 points for Mob City Punks, while R2 Hit You is stuck behind briefly that Mob City Punk wall.
Blue punk forward.
And it looks like R2 Hit You is going to the box for a. Oh,
Nope.
no?
One of our punk blockers went to the box.
Ah.
I'm not sure what it was for. I think it was a hitting penalty. It's a little hard to see from this end all the way on the other side of the track.
All right, we've got Jam Master J up against Speedy. This combo has proven to be exciting tonight. Jam Master J out with the lead.
And Speedy out of the pack now. Hopefully he can use some of that speed to get him up there and scoring some points before Jam Master can call off that jam. Looks like they're running it a little bit longer. Allowing Speedy to get some points. Speedy is out again for another 4 points for Subdued City Rollers, as Jam Master J comes up and encounters that Subdued City Rollers line.
The punk wall is back up to full blocker and jams off.
Jam Master was waiting for their blocker to get out of that box before calling it off.
Very strategic.
And we're at the halftime. So our intermission is almost over. Our teams are conferring, regathering themselves, getting ready for that second half. Looks like our officials are taking a little snack break and getting back onto the track. Got to stay fueled up for all of this derby.
And tonight, when this bout ends, Everett Skate Deck will host an open skate from 7:30 to 10:30.
So all of you can get some skating in tonight.
Yeah.
Mob City Punks are really getting excited about this second half. They're doing a great job tonight. Subdued City Rollers are already getting their first line out.
Wildcats got a jam for the punks.
And it looks like R2 Hit You for Subdued City Rollers. And R2 Hit You is out for lead jam.
Wildcat stuck behind a blue wall, but making his way through.
That was a nice little spin move on the outside. And R2 Hit You is coming back around, making it around on the outside. And calling off that jam, leaving the Mob City Punks scoreless on this first jam of the half, the second half.
I'm definitely impressed by all the fancy footwork I'm seeing out there tonight from our skaters.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. There's a lot of moves there that even I'm like, wow, I can't do that.
And Sea Monster is going to jam against Speedy.
And there they go. Speedy's trying to duck around on the outside, but is stopped by a Mob City Punk blocker. Trying to see who that is.
Getting recycled back, but he's through.
I believe it's Savage Patch Kid that was blocking that outside line.
Sea Monster calling it off.
Oh, no, it's...
All right. For the first time tonight, Block Boy Magic is jamming for Mob City Punks.
And also for the first time we have... Oh, no, sorry. This is Trixie Tormentor on the jam.
Both jammers up against hard walls, trying to push the way through. Who's going to get through first?
Those walls are really locking it down.
Looks like Block Boy Magic is through with the lead.
While Trixie Tormentor is having a little trouble with that Mob City Punk line. And she's able to get through and attempt a scoring pass. And it looks like one of the Subdued City blockers is in the box for a hitting penalty.
And Block Boy Magic calling off the jam.
Remember, in level 2 junior derby, you are not allowed to hit. You can push, but you can't hit.
And we have Omega up. I think this is her first time jamming tonight as well.
And we've got R2 Hitchu back on the jam line for the City Rollers.
They're jockeying for position, trying to figure out their best path through.
And they're both squeezing by. Looks like Omega got lead jam for the Mob City Punks.
Speed, speed, speed!
The R2 Hitchu was able to make it through.
Omega calling off the jam.
So Subdued City Rollers were able to get 4 points on that last jam, even though the Mob City Punks were the lead jammer on that one.
All right, and we have Sea Monster up for the Punks.
And Speedy for Subdued City Rollers. And there they go. Speedy is knocked out by number 26, Savage Patch Kid, but is still able to get out as lead jammer. Speedy is held back briefly before getting through for another 4 points. Sea Monster.
Sea Monster was still trying to fight through, but made it. And they don't score points on their initial pass, but both have their scoring passes now.
And Speedy calls off that jam before Sea Monster can get any more points.
Jam Master J up for Mob City Punks. He's going to be jamming against...
It looks like R2 Hitchu.
Jam Master J through with the lead.
R2 Hitchu fighting through on the front, but able to get through.
And Jam Master J called off the jam.
But not before R2 Hitchu was also able to get 4 points on that pass.
It's all about timing.
It is.
Wildcats up.
And we have Speedy on the jam line going up against Wildcat.
Oh, the box, you can't see.
Speedy was using that tuck under on the outside line, but not quick enough to get out before Wildcat, and Wildcat calls off the jam. Speedy was just too close close behind for that one.
And up for the Punks is Dynamite.
Looks like we have Alley Cat coming out for Subdued City Rollers again. This is their second time out as a jammer.
Yeah, I do, because nobody's sitting in it.
Dynamite's got the lead for Punks.
And Alley Cat was blocked on the outside line by Savage Patch Kid and has to recycle behind the pack.
Dynamite got a cut track. She's off to the penalty box. Just didn't make it behind the pack far enough.
Which leaves Subdued City Rollers with a power jam now. And Alley Cat is through for 4 points. Tries to go for the inside line, but Polo Good Die was blocking that spot. And she's able to make it through in the middle.
Dynamite back on the track.
Alley Cat is coming through for another scoring pass, while Dynamite was on their first scoring pass.
This Punks Wall is doing a great job holding Alley Cat back.
Alley Cat trying to look for a spot on the outside, but not able to get through.
Looks like Dynamite was pushed out of bounds, but it's recycled back.
Looks like Demolition Dorothy was the one that got Dynamite out on that one, but not for long.
Both jammers made it through that back.
And Alley Cat is through just before the jam is called off. Another 4 points for Subdued City Rollers.
And as our skaters take the jam line, we have Jam Master J up against Speedy.
Seems to be a favored matchup here.
And they're up. And Jam Master J, yep, has the lead.
And Speedy is trying to put on those jets and pulling up to the pack right behind Jam Master J. Oh, getting a little too low. And Speedy is going to the box, which means that Subdued City Rollers are going to start with their jammer in the box for this jam, leaving Mob City Punks with a power jam start.
Wildcat in good position with that power jam.
And Wildcat is looking for a way through the Subdued City Roller line. Demolition Dorothy knocks him out. He's able to sneak back in and around on that outside line. Looks like Wildcat is lead of this jam. And able to sneak by Demolition Dorothy just barely on that inside line. Speedy is back on the track, looking for a way through, and able to sneak through on the inside.
And Wildcat calls off that jam before Speedy can get any points. Next up on the jam line is Jam Master J.
And R2 hits you.
Both through very quickly. Jam Master Jay with lead.
And they're coming through the pack there. Jam Master Jay able to score 4 points. R2 Hitchu is still stuck behind that combo of Savage Patch Kid and Holo Good Die. But she's able to make it through and get 4 points for Subdued City Rollers.
And Jam Master Jay calls off the jam.
Just before R2 Hitchu is able to score any points of that second scoring pass.
Black Boy Magic up for the punks. He's going to be jamming against Speedy. Yep.
That is Speedy. And Speedy is keeping his namesake as he speeds through that pack, getting lead jam. And he's through again, just juking around all those Mob City Punk blockers and getting 4 points. Meanwhile, Block Boy Magic is making their way through with 4 points for the Punks after being held back for just a little bit. And Speedy calls off the jam before Block Boy Magic is able to score anything else.
Holo Good Dies up on the jammer line for the Mob City Punks.
I think this is their first time on the jam line today.
I think so. She's up against Circle Pit Slayer. Both jammers trying to push through that pack.
And General Chaos was doing a great job of blocking that outside line, but Savage Patch Kid was able to make, or Holo Good Die was able to make it through as lead jammer. I don't know why, but I keep mixing those two up. I think it's the 26 and the 28. That's too close of a number for me, maybe.
Holo Good Die through again, and where is Circle Pit Slayer?
They are stuck in the pack, trying to make it through the middle, but those Mob City Punks keep recycling up in front of Circle Pit Slayer, holding her back. Seems like General Chaos is doing a good job of keeping it in front of Holo Good Die, as well as Demolition Dorothy.
Circle Pit Slayer was recycled back by Wildcat, still trying to break through.
And Holo Good Die is coming around for another scoring pass and easily gets through for another 4 points.
Oh, we have a star pass.
Oh, Demolition Dorothy is now our jammer. So that's Demolition Dorothy was the pivot, but that means they are able to take the star pass from Circle Pit Slayer when they hand that off and become the jammer.
And that jam was called off by Holo Good Die. Dynamite's up.
Against R2 Hitchu. So a fun little fact about roller derby rules. Those pivots have the stripe on their head. Looks like Dynamite is out as lead. Those pivots are able to become the jammer if the jammer passes that star to the... So if they're having a hard time in the pack, they can hand it off to their pivot, but they cannot hand it back. So if that pivot takes that star, they are the jammer for the rest of the jam.
Looks like we had a star pass to Jam Master Jay from Dynamite.
Wow, 2 star passes. But R2 Hitchu is racking up those points. Getting another 4 through the pack.
Oh, we have a back block called on Jam Master J. He'll be spending the next 30 seconds in that penalty box.
Which allows Subdued City Rollers to get more points on this Power Jam.
Power Jam.
And Savage Patch Kid is doing their best to hold R2 Hit You back, but they're able to squeeze through the middle there. Icebreaker is doing a good job of holding that inside line on Mob City Punks, but without the other jammer to distract the Subdued City Rollers, they're able to help their jammer out. It looks like Jam Master J is back out on the track.
Followed closely by R2 Hit You. These jammers are having to work for every single one of those points. These walls are great.
Yeah. The Mob City Punks are holding back R2 Hit You really well on that last pass just before the jam is called off, because that one was a full 2 minutes. There was no lead jammer on that one.
Looks like we have Demolition Dorothy up against Miss Marvel Mayhem.
Looks like it's the first time that we've seen Miss Marvel Mayhem on the jam line.
I do believe so. So jammers trying to find a way through that pack.
Getting held back by some strong blockers, but Demolition Dorothy is able to push through and get lead for Subdued City Rollers.
Miss Marvel Mayhem's made it through.
Demolition Dorothy is able to push through on the inside line. And Miss Marvel Mayhem is also trying to push through on the inside line, but it's held back briefly by Alley Cat. And Demolition Dorothy is calling off that jam after getting another 4 points. It looks like both teams have broken 200. They're getting a lot of points in this game.
So we have Block Boy Magic up against Speedy.
And Speedy is through as lead jammer, briefly tripping and able to get back up very quickly, but allowing Block Boy Magic to gain on them.
Oh, they both went for the same thing.
Yeah, Block Boy Magic was able to block Speedy from getting through that hole and managed to squeeze through first. And Block Boy Magic seemed to be using some magic tricks to get through that pack on that pass.
Speedy being held by that punk wall. Hollow Good Die's doing a great job of preventing him from getting through.
I believe that's, I can't quite tell what that is. 132. Who is that? That is Modzilla. Blocking Speedy on the inside line there briefly and having them recycle, but Speedy is able to duck down around the outside.
And Block Boy Magic went to the penalty box.
Cut
I'm
track.
not sure what for. Did you
I thought they said cut it, but I'm not sure.
That is possible.
Cut it.
Yes, it was a cut.
Thank you, ref.
That gives Speedy an opportunity to get 4 points for Subdued City Rollers on this power jam. Let's see if we can get some good offense for Speedy to get through for another 4.
Speedy calls off the jam before Block Boy Magic can score any points. Wildcats up next.
Up against Alley Cat. We've got the 2 cats out there on the line.
versus cat, which will make it through.
We'll find out. It looks like Alley Cat is the first one through, getting lead jam, but Wildcat is close behind and passes Alley Cat. And Alley Cat calls that off. Not getting any points for the Subdued City Rollers, but Wildcat is able to get 2 points for Mob City Punks. Looks like we have Jam Master J for the Mob City Punks.
And R2 hit you for Subdued City Rollers.
Got a little chaos in that middle green lead before Jam Master J is able to get Green Jammer. R2 hit you having a little bit of trouble trying to get past Moon Warrior, but able to sneak by.
And it looked like Jam Master J jumped the apex there before he called off the jam.
Got some sweet moves tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing some crazy stuff. Looks like Dynamite going up against Speedy on the jam line.
Getting some tangled up there as the jam gets started.
Looks like Dynamite was able to get through first and get lead jammer, but Speedy is really living up to his name and managing to cut that space and get back into that pack right behind Dynamite.
Dynamite pushing and not making it through that first seam, but she's out now.
And it looks like Modzilla is doing a good job of trying to hold Speedy back, but not for long. And Speedy is able to make it through on that inside line with a little mini apex jump. Just a little hop over the line, you know.
A little more tangled, but ooh.
Got a little tangled up, trying to get through.
Speedy makes it through. Dynamite calls it off.
Well, looks like Speedy is going to the box for a cut track, possibly on that last pass. Trying to sneak through that inside line. You got to be careful about where that line is. Make sure you know where your skates are before you get through.
Skaters are returning back to their respective boxes. We have Laura, our medic, out on the floor attending to Dynamite. Looks like she got hurt in that last tangle.
This is why we have awesome medics out here for us. This is a full contact sport. This gives our reps an opportunity to gather together and consult on what's been going on this game, and gives our teams an opportunity to gather their thoughts.
It looks like Dynamite is up and
Getting back to the bench.
Skating back on her own. Yeah.
All right. And official review for Subdued City Rollers.
I'd like to give a huge shout out to Recipe for Disaster. She's plays with Jet City Roller Derby, and she's got all the deets for us. What's going on?
All right, so Subdued City Rollers are trying to get a low block penalty on the jammer for the Mob City Punks on the last jam. So we'll see what the refs decide on here. So it looks like Subdued City Rollers did not win that official review. They will lose that for this half. There will not be a penalty issued on the jammer for Mob City Punks, so they get to start with a jammer on this jam, and Subdued City Rollers will start with their jammer in the box.
And Wildcat's the jammer for Mob City Punks. He's got a power jam on his plate.
And those Mob City Punks are doing a great job. Miss Marvel Mayhem was able to get some awesome offense on the inside line to get them through the lead jammer.
Wildcat made it through that pass very easily.
Although General Chaos and Alley Cat were doing a good job trying to keep him back. Looks like Wildcat is having a little bit of trouble with Alley Cat. Seems to be a rivalry going on there. And Speedy is able to sneak through on that pass, ready to score some points.
Looks like he caught the Mob City block wall off guard there.
Yeah.
But Wildcat caught off that jam before he could score any points.
That is an advantage of being in the box as a jammer. You can sometimes surprise those blockers when you get back onto the track.
Next up, we got Block Boy Magic up against R2 Hit You. Both these walls intensely focused on their jammers.
And Block Boy Magic is able to push through in front and get lead jam. But R2 Hit You is coming up behind. Looks like Omega was able to block that outside line, but R2 Hit You was able to make it through on the inside just before the corner. As Block Boy Magic calls off that jam before R2 Hit You can get another scoring pass. Always a good strategy if you're the lead jammer and the other jammer manages to get in front of you. Pretty much always a good idea to call it off.
Icebreakers up for the Mob City Punks. I think this might be your first time as a jammer.
I think so.
She's up against Speedy.
They're both trying to push their way through. Mozilla is keeping Speedy back in the front there, but not for long. Speedy gets lead jam. Looks like we've got a star pass on the Mob City Punks.
Icebreaker passed on to Jam Master J. And we got Mozilla going to the penalty box for hitting.
And Speedy calls off that jam before Jam Master J is able to score any points.
Savage Patch Kids up for Mob City Punks. She's going to be battling against R2 Hit You.
R2 Hit You is able to push through on the middle, there, making it past the Mob City Punks and getting lead jam.
And Savage Patch Kid passed through too.
And it looks like Savage Patch Kid was able to make it through, even though the Subdued City roller coaches were trying to get R2Hitchu to call it off. They're going to go for another pass.
Savage Patch Kid getting through easily on the inside.
And R2Hitchu making it through on the middle. And it looks like we have Mob City Punk. I think it's Mozilla going to the box. I think for a hitting penalty.
Savage Patch Kid pushing hard on that line, that wall. Making a star pass up to Wildcat.
And it looks like R2Hitchu is going to the box for a cut track penalty. So Wildcat is going to get an opportunity to get some points if they can get that jammer helmet cover on. Oh, it looks like the jam is called off. So we've got 3 points for Mob City Punks on that one. They're able to sneak by before the time ran out on that jam. And that is the end of our second half.
Subdued City Rollers are over there with their tower.
They're making a little tunnel for the Mob City Punks to go through. And thank you again to our volunteers for coming out here, all of our refs, our medics, and our NSOs. And thank you to all of our fans for coming out and supporting all of these skaters.
And we'll have MVP awards shortly.